Greetings, everybody. This is Serpentine451, and welcome back to another episode of Weeb Warriors. But I'm alone this week since this is one of Jordan's off weeks, and I'm here to give you just the fast and steady reviews. This is going to be an episode filled with more memes than usual because, well, for this week, it will be nothing but memes. It has been nothing but memes. We have some legendary shit, some wholesome shit, and everything in between. So let's get to it. Let's go with, Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, episode 18. Kiwiwo has been arrested, and everyone is having fun at the Battler party. Everyone cast their ballots, and we got to see what went down when Sullivan came back to assist our boy Iruma at the start of the episode. But the rest of the episode is Iruma and friends enjoying the bachelor party with their families and whatnot that came by, and Sullivan and Opera just wrecking shop, just having fun. It's great. You got to meet Alice's mom, Amaryllis. She's a good Ojo-sama archetype. And we just saw a lot of neat shit. Good show. Great. My Hero Academia. I forgot about Nekopara. I'm sorry, folks, with our routine and schedule. Basically, the episode is Kakao got lost, and through the help of a little girl named Chio, found her way back to the patisserie. And the girl and the other cat girls had noticed that Master Nut was having issues, thinking it was financial trouble. They decided to do a picture campaign, which causes them a bunch of trouble with their master and whatnot. But still, very serviceable episode, very solid. Love it. And then we have, now back to My Hero. The license exam gang, at the start of the episode, figured out how to win the kids over through basically using the kids' own quirks and their quirks in a way to make things a little bit more fun and enjoyable, because that was the way Bakugo assumed would make them kind of come to their side for a bit. But that's how that part happened. And then the rest of the episode was dedicated to Ayama and Midoriya becoming better friends. Well, Aoyama was being a creep about it. Oh, he was being a creep about it, though. But he did it with the sole purpose of saying, hey, I thought you and I were just very much alike, and I want us to get to know each other better because of the circumstances. But since you grew, it made me feel a bit inadequate. So now they became better friends. And I find that just so enjoyable. Then next up, we will have the new shows. Let's start with Buffuri. Well, our gals are still adventuring. They're doing the shit. And they run into a girl named Kasumi who challenged them to a fight, but ended up through trials and tribulations became friends with her, and each of them acquired a medal and a few new items in their disposal. Then they did a montage of gathering more medals, and obtained, as they were obtaining them, they met another friend named Kaide. I think that was what their name was, who gave them a hint to another place where they could find a couple more medals, but they are 2 medals short from their initial goal, and weren't able to bypass the PvP part. But at the end of the night, which sadly just overpowered these poor bastards, got the 2 remaining medals, And Maple was able to obtain the skill that she wanted, that being psychokinesis, to lift a metamorphized syrup to fly in the air so she can destroy things through on the back of a flying turtle. It's great. This is why syrup is best turtle. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, because syrup is great. Next up on that list, Plunderer, unfortunately cannot be reviewed because Funimation wants to be a dillweed about it. I am sorry. No review for Plunderer this week. I will actually review the next episode and this week's episode together next week. Then let's go to Inspector. We come off the tail end of episode 4 with Kuro getting iced by Still Lady Nanase, but regenerates and comes back to normal, but was able to see the future and able to predict her moves. And we get a lot of Kuro's backstory in this episode, and we also got the idea of a monster of imagination, essentially the way that Yosawa Hatako explains it. Explaining something so mundane and whatnot to somebody else and just embellishing it with a little white lie creates a monster in its own way through rumors and hearsay. But due to the power of the internet, it made Still Lady Nanase much stronger. Thanks to a wiki that was made about her, the spirit or monster was made to be that much more stronger thanks to its home, where it was birthed from. Now they have a plan to essentially get rid of her. And there's still a bit of awkwardness between the former lovers and whatnot, between Kuro and Saki. And Hatako is jealous as shit, but still very funny. Very solid. Very solid episode. I like the backstory inclusions and whatnot, and still very solid shit here. Now, let's just get to this quick soapbox discussion here, folks. I don't want to talk about what I talked about last week with interspecies reviewers getting thrown off Funimation, but thanks to some things that caught my attention, like Noble from Lost Paws and Nuxtaku, which I don't really watch his videos, but I watch Noble's videos. That's for damn sure, because the man, I've been a subscriber of his for a very long time. But Noble recently put out a video talking about how he and Nux are essentially vilified by my anime list, and how my anime list is self-destructing over Noble and Nux sending their a lot of the fans over to basically give Interspecies Reviewer a high score to be not only, hey, it's a good, funny show, which I'm sad that I won't be able to review it legally, but it also, it's for memes. It was for memes. And I guess no one wanted to be bombarded by memes. That's unfortunate for them. I'm very sad and disappointed. Honestly, I am. I am very disappointed. Well, anyway, I was dying of laughter when I heard all this nonsense. This is it. That's what it is. Pure, unadulterated nonsense. I'm not here for these nonsense games, and I'm always here for some stupidity. I know that's a bit of a hypocritical thing for me to say, but, I mean, it's true. I may not be here for the nonsense all the time, but I'm here for the nonsense if it's fucking hilarious. And I'm down for everything just being a big ol' fucking meme. So this has been Serpentine451. This has been Weeb Warriors, and I hope you guys join me for another week. Sorry if I was talking so fast that it's like I was barking out orders like I'm a drill sergeant, but that's perfectly acceptable. Everything will be fast, simple, and to the point. Catch you next time, folks.